How do you properly age deer meats? If you have ever wondered how to make your deer meat more tender and flavorful, you are in the right place. Aging deer meat is a fantastic way to enhance its taste and texture. Let's break down how to do this properly. First, aging deer meat involves allowing the meat to sit in controlled conditions. This process helps break down proteins and fats, making the meat more enjoyable to eat. There are two main methods for aging deer meat: dry aging and wet aging. Dry aging is where you hang the deer carcass in a controlled environment. The ideal temperature for this method is between 34 degrees Fahrenheit and 40 degrees Fahrenheit. You also want humidity levels to be around 65% to 90%. Proper air circulation is key, as it helps dry out the surface of the meat. This forms a protective crust that keeps bacteria at bay. On the other hand, wet aging involves vacuum sealing the meat or placing it in a sealed bag. In this method, the meat ages in its own juices, which helps break down the connective tissues. For hunters, aging deer meat is an important step in preparing your game. Here are some practical tips to keep in mind. First, make sure your aging environment is at the right temperature and humidity. For dry aging, a walk-in cooler or a large refrigerator works well. For wet aging, a regular refrigerator is sufficient. After harvesting, handle the carcass with care to prevent contamination. Field dressing should be done quickly to cool the body down. This is essential for maintaining quality. When it comes to aging duration, it can vary based on personal preference and the method used. Dry aging usually lasts from 7 to 14 days, while wet aging can last up to 14 days or even longer. It is important to regularly check the meat for any signs of spoilage or mold. For dry aging, ensure that the protective crust forms evenly. For wet aging, check the seal of the bag to keep air from entering. Once the aging process is complete, it is time to butcher and process the meat. This involves trimming any dried out areas from dry-aged meat and portioning it for freezing or cooking. Remember to always field dress your deer promptly to cool the carcass quickly. Transporting the carcass to a cooler or refrigerator as soon as possible is also important. Aging takes time, so be patient. Waiting for the right amount of time will yield the best results. By following these steps and maintaining the right conditions, you can enjoy tender and flavorful venison from your harvest. Happy hunting and cooking!